Welcome everyone, this is Unstoppable Streletsy with yet another Age of Empires 3 Definitive Edition 1 vs 1 casting. Today we got a match between the Incas and the Russians, so the Russian Rushers versus the Kancha Booming Incas. Which civ will come on top, we will see right here. And before we get started, let's look at the map real quick. Look at this nice Spanish flag style X that goes through the map with the trading posts. This is pretty cool looking. Certainly try to get these trading posts as you can. Incas are definitely going to grab one of these and make a combo out of them. As far as meat's concerned, I think they'll be pretty good for eating for a while, and then they'll have to obviously push their way forward towards the enemy. So let's get started and see what these two players have to offer in terms of combat today. We got J.K. Shaman with the Russians. He's pretty proficient with this civ, you know. He knows how to tap into the power of the unstoppable Streletsy and turn them into recruits using the Surovov Reforms later, should he need it. So it's going to be interesting to see how he handles this. Does he go super aggro super early, or does he, you know, build his way towards that Fortress Age transformation of his units? And for the Incas love to go for lots of Kancha houses, and then they go super duper spamming with their war hut units. Chimu riders, or their Chimu runners rather, are really good at chasing down villagers, especially with that temporary speed boost, big bund ability they have. So definitely expect that. But what we will see here is double Kancha houses, so he's not even going for a combo, it looks like. He's going straight for the Kancha houses. For me, I would have done a Kancha house, and then I would have chopped some wood to get a combo down. Incas do really good when you have the shipments coming in just a little bit quicker usually. Let's see what the explorers are up to today. Anything interesting? Looks like Russia here is going to go for the coin. Is he going to be able to keep it though? Because this Inca war chief here could really mess that up for him. Oh, no. Is he... Oh, he's going to help kill him. Okay. Is that worth the effort, though? No, yep. Yes, nice. You just stole some coin from the Russians. Nice. That's really good. You're definitely going to be able to benefit from that, I think. It's definitely going to help against some Chimu riders, perhaps, a little bit later. Chimu runners are definitely going to benefit from that. I mean, you really don't need hunting dogs, so I don't really see that being used, but whatever. So, let's look at the deck, by the way, for this. So, deck-wise, he's got villies, he's got crates, he has the signature war hut and the Kancha benefiting card that you need, a Mara support. I would have rather had the one for the Plume Spearman myself, because I just like boosting them up a bit. Jungle Bowman and Chimu runners, nice. It's got the Jungle Bowman and the Chimu support here. It's got the Bolus Warrior here. Alright, some certainly different cards than I'm used to, but that's alright. He will be going with the Elder. Nice choice. So let's look at the Russians real quick, and let's just see what sort of deck we were expecting with them. We see Distributivism as card 1, standard Russian card. We see Unstoppable Streletsys and Cossacks. We see the Royal Decree here. So we might see some upgrading of all his units potentially. We do see Surovov Reforms, should he want to turn me into a recruit on the fly to trick out his opponent. Falconets, and all the other Russian goodies. So this should be a pretty nice match. So, So it's about almost 4 minutes and we haven't seen an age up yet. Might be something to keep in mind. When you're doing this, you try to age up a little bit quicker. I personally age up with about 14 settlers with Russians, but maybe he's going more for an FF. We'll have to see. And it looks like we're seeing Kancha House number 4 already, so he's definitely getting those down in record speed. Cool. So he went with the Elder. What the Elder does at this stage is it actually grants him... I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah, the Elder basically gives him some free wood chopping upgrades. That's actually the politician I go for when I go with the Incas. So basically gonna ensure that he gets his Kancha houses up really fast. See, he's maxing them out. He's actually building sort of a wall with them, which is really smart. Definitely saves on wall resources. You also see a community plaza going down. So he's definitely going to try to utilize this, I can imagine, to boost up his stats at certain points, get a little more XP, maybe even some emergency archers if he needs them. Oh, we see Warhut Travelers. Good timing with that. And that will be his card number 2. Sometimes what you see is 5 villagers first, followed by the war huts, and then the Kancha brewing card that basically gives you better trickles on these Kancha houses and food. Basically giving you the most maximum food potential you can out of them. Oh nice, looks like Inca got about 100 food actually, so you might not even need those Kancha houses to start stacking military. Interestingly enough though, we see hunting dogs and placer mines coming out now, so he's going hardcore on the eco stuff. But what is Shaman thinking right now? So we see 700 coins, so he is going to be going for a fortress age of some kind, I think. That combined with the steel traps at the market should get him there in enough time. Especially since his opponent is really not doing too much army right now. He's focusing on army itself. Oh, wait a second. We see 700 coin from the Incas. So this looks like a tit-for-tat FF. Yeah, tit-for-tat Fortress Age play is coming to you. As long as no interrupting raid takes place. What we got going on over here? Still more treasure collection. This is going to be beneficial to the Russians. This, wait a minute, no, that's not the Russians. This is the Incas. So, even more coin for them. Are they going to have enough to reach that Fortress Age in coin? Yes, they are. So, that's definitely good. And now he's just starting to get the Chicha brewing now. So, these food trickles are going to start going up astronomically. And with that, I think he will be able to afford the Fortress Age. But he will be behind Russia, though. Russia here went with the Exiled Prince to make sure that his Fortress Age up was super duper fast. We do see some unstoppable Strelitzes starting to queue out. So maybe Surovov Reforms is the plan here. I'm sure he's going to try to show his Strelitzes first, so he can bait his opponent into making anti-skirmisher units like the Chimu runners, and then goes like surprise with an army of recruits that you just can't deal with after that. Yep, that's his Chazquai scout. Even more unstoppable Strelitzes coming out of the blockhouse. Interesting, so he's like going on the peripheries of the map here, it looks like. Interesting. Maybe he's expecting hunters or miners around here or something. I don't quite know yet. Maybe he's just doing general scouting work. Oh, he's going to ship in about 19 unstoppable Strelitzes. Even better. The more unstoppable Strelitzes, the better. And the... Alright, so what... Yeah, see, this is the thing. I think Inca's going to get baited here into going anti-skirmisher, and he's going to get sadly awakened to an anti-cavalry situation. This is not going to be good. Not going to be good at all. So let's let's see here. Let's see here how it goes down. I mean, yeah, he's really taking into the Chima runners in just the wrong possible way here. He's thinking, oh yeah, I'm going to get veteran level Chima runners, even better. Even better, I'm going to totally own those unstoppable Steletzis. But, you know, even though we do see a large mass of unstoppable Steletzis that could probably do a decent job themselves once they become recruits for Surovov Reforms, it's going to be a hard sell in defending. Yep, just wait for... He's almost at the card time, too. Now his opponent definitely knows he's going with unstoppable Steletzis. And here comes Surovov Reforms. This is going to be... This might actually kill him, you know. Yeah, if he can't come up with an answer to this, like, pronto, he's done for. He's going to have to get, like, serious jungle bowman stuff right now just to deal with this. And possibly even the Huerca slingers as well. But with this thing of Chima runners... Oh, I think he might understand what's going on here. Because he's thinking and registering in his brain. Oh, wait a second. He's going mass recruits with the transformation card. I gotta kill as many of these guys as I can. Yeah. So now we're now... Oh, too late. I mean, it was a valiant effort to go for him before the transformation, but you should have went in a couple seconds sooner, I think, and you probably could have cleaned him up a bit more. Now you got this large 58 veteran recruit mass on your hands to deal with, and I think at this point you're probably just going to quit. Probably going to say, you know what, I don't want to deal with this anymore, just sayonara, but we'll see. Yeah, still with the Chima runners. I mean, this is the wrong unit for this situation. Oh, we see Portuchicks from Russia. They're Russian junior officer halberdiers. Oh, now we see the jungle bowmen. Now we see the archers. Alright. Only about weenie numbers of them, though. That's not gonna slide, though. Nah, not at all. Not really. I mean... I think you were completely duped here, my friend. Why would the... He's still making Chima runners? Wait a second. Why is he doing that? I get that the recruits are lower HP than the standard musketeer, but... How much do you really expect to get with, like, hand cavalry type units? Like, you know, the multiplier that the recruits have with their bayonet is still gonna stomp them, right? Combined with these halberdier style units he's pouring out, these Portuchicks. You need more of these jungle bowmen if you're... But the thing is, he's technically starved now. He really has no resources left. He's basically spent everything he possibly could into those initial runners and then his other defenses. Oh, a Plishniks. This is even more nasty. Prishniks are gonna eat his town center up in no time flat. Look at the siege on this, 64 siege. This is brutal, 64 siege. He didn't even need the Prishniks to GG him, but that's just the cherry on top of the sundae. Oh yep, GG. A very basic Surovov Reforms play by Shaman that won him the game. If you're Incas, try to be aware of your surroundings, right? If you think they are going to use a transformation card, just try to go with archers as their generic unit first. But yeah, I mean, look right here, you see clearly Russia got the unit mass and the kills down, as well as they didn't even have really a bigger boon in terms of resources, but they just did the winning card. Sometimes all it takes is one card to win. That was a fun little game. I hope to do more for these in the future for you. It's certainly fun for me doing. I love covering these games. See you in the next one I do. Signing off now.